Hello everybody, this is Tucker Miller here again, and tonight, like I said, for my next movie review, I'm going to be reviewing on my all-time favorite DreamWorks movie, and that is Shrek. Came out in 2001. So the plot of this movie is we got this ogre named Shrek, who is voiced by Mike Myers. Shrek loves to live peacefully in his swamp with no one else around. And then one day, Shrek met this donkey, which his name actually is Donkey, who was voiced by Eddie Murphy. So, yeah, Shrek and Donkey met, and then that night, all these fairy tale creatures, such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, the Three Blind Mice, the Three Little Pigs and the Big Bad Wolf, and etc. were forced to be in Shrek's swamp because of this guy named Lord Farquaad, who was voiced by John Lithgow. Lord Farquaad wants to become a king. So Shrek decided to take Donkey along to find Lord Farquaad, and then Shrek tells Lord Farquaad that he wants to get rid of all the fairy tale creatures, get the fairy tale creatures out of his swamp. So Lord Farquaad made a deal with Shrek if he goes on a quest to rescue this princess named Princess Fiona, who was voiced by Karen Diaz. So, yeah. So Shrek accepted Lord Farquaad's request. So, yeah. So Shrek rescued Fiona from the dragon, and then, yeah. Then, however, Shrek and Fiona had started falling in love, and then, yeah. And that's basically what the plot is. Now, what do I have to say about Shrek? Best DreamWorks movie. That's right, best DreamWorks movie. I love this movie. This is another childhood favorite of mine. That's right, this is another movie I watched during my childhood years. I love this movie. So hilarious, and yeah. One of my favorite movies growing up, as well as other stuff like Toy Story and Finding Nemo. So yeah. Love Shrek. Best DreamWorks movie. No question. This seems to be a lot of people's favorite DreamWorks movie. So, yeah. Has great... Now, let's talk about the characters of this movie. Shrek? Shrek is a hilarious character. Love Shrek. And I have to say, Mike Myers did a great job voicing him, too. So, yeah. And Donkey? Oh boy, I love Donkey. Donkey is my favorite character from the Shrek movies. Love Donkey. He is hilarious. Yeah, Donkey is my favorite character from Shrek. So, yeah. And I have to say, Eddie Murphy did a great job voicing him. In the morning, I'm making waffles. Love Donkey. We can stay up late. In the morning, I'm making waffles. Love Donkey. Donkey is my favorite Shrek character. So, yeah. And Eddie Murphy did a great job voicing Donkey. So, yeah. Princess Fiona, she's a great character. I really liked Princess Fiona. And I have to say, Karen Diaz did a great job voicing her. And John Lithgow, and Ward Farquaad. I have to say, Ward Farquaad is the best DreamWorks villain. That's right, Ward Farquaad is the best DreamWorks villain of all time. He's a great villain. And I have to say, John Lithgow did a great job voicing him. And the fun fact, they were gonna get Alec Wickman. DreamWorks was originally gonna get Alec Wickman to do the voice for Ward Farquaad, but however, Alec Wickman wants to do his role in Harry Potter. So yeah. R.I.P. Alec Wickman. He was a great actor. But sad he died in 2016. But yeah. So that was a fun fact that they were gonna get Alec Wickman to voice Ward Farquaad, but he rejected the idea, and because he wanted to do his role in Harry Potter. So yeah, I'll probably review on the Harry Potter movies some other time. But now back to this movie. And so yeah, Ward Farquaad is a great villain. The dragon, which is this character, which, Donkey had fallen in love with the dragon too. So yeah, the dragon is a great character to this character. So yeah. And was another great character, Pinocchio. I'm not talking about the Disney counterpart of Pinocchio, Shrek, Pinocchio from Shrek. Pinocchio is a great character. So yeah, Pinocchio is a great character. And yeah. Shrek's Pinocchio was funny. So yeah. And don't worry, I do like the Disney version of Pinocchio. The Disney counterpart of Pinocchio. I think the Disney Pinocchio is a classic. But yeah, I'll probably review on Pinocchio when I review on all the Disney films next year. Disney animated films next year. But yeah, so now back to Shrek. And yeah, Pinocchio is a great character too, so yeah. And Gingy, which is the gingerbread man, he's a great character too. We'll see, I can do this. Not the gumdrops! Not the gumdrop buttons! Gingy is another hilarious character. Do you know the... Well, how about we talk about some scenes in this movie? So yeah, those are the characters I can think of on top of my head. Now let's talk about some scenes. Oh boy, there are so many great scenes. Hilarious scenes. What scene should I start with first? Oh, I know. The scene... Do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Yes, I do know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Hilarious scene. Love that scene. Like this scene right here. And also, like I said, another great scene with Gingy. Not the gumdrop buttons. Love Gingy. So yeah. And what's another scene I could think of? I love all the scenes with Donkey. Donkey's a... Like I said, Donkey is my favorite character from Shrek. So, yeah. Yeah. And I can say the line again. We can stay up late, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. That's another hilarious scene. There's so many hilarious scenes. Love all the scenes with Donkey. And probably my most personal favorite scene is the arrow scene where when Fiona yells, "There's an arrow in your butt." So, and then Fiona takes the arrow out of Shrek's butt, and then Shrek's like, "Ow!" Man, this movie is so hilarious. And by far, best DreamWorks movie. Yeah, the arrow scene, that was my favorite scene. Love has some very funny scenes. So, yeah. I love this movie. So, yeah. What's another thing I can say about this? So those are the scenes I can think of on top of my head. Head in. And then, let's talk about the songs in this movie. Oh boy, this movie has great songs. And the songs are done by none other than Smash Mouth. That's right, Smash Mouth did all the songs for this movie. Did some of the songs for this movie. Like, this movie has some great songs. Like, things like All-Star. All-Star is a great song. Performed by Smash Mouth. So yeah, All-Star is a great song, and another great song, Bad Reputations. That's another great song, and How You Are. That's another great song too. How You Are, if I'm pronouncing it right. And yeah, and I'm a Believer, another great song. Love the song I am a Believer. So, yeah. And all the songs in this movie are great. Yeah. Like I said, I love Shrek. I used to watch this movie constantly as a kid. Like, so many times. I'm gonna say this. I enjoy all the Shrek movies. And, yeah, I even enjoy Shrek the Third. Even though not many people like that one. But personally, I do enjoy Shrek the Third. I'll probably review on that movie at some point. I'm planning to review on all the Shrek movies leading out to The Wild Robot. Like I said, trying to review on all of the DreamWorks movies leading out to The Wild Robot. And I'm going to do some rants on all of them. On some of... Not all of them. On some of them, rather. So, yeah. I'm going to be ranting on a few DreamWorks movies. And then... But mostly it's going to be reviews and all. But, yeah. I love... Yeah, like I said, love this movie. Just going to keep saying it. I love this movie. Hilarious. Used to watch it all the time as a kid. I enjoy all four of the Shrek movies. So, yeah. I'll probably review on the Shrek sequels at some point. But yeah. Yeah, love Shrek. And this movie won the Oscar for Best Animated Picture of 2001. As well as and with other films that were in the Oscars for Best Picture were Monsters Inc. and Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I already reviewed on Monsters Inc. when I was reviewing on all the Pixar films leading out to Inside Out 2. So yeah, I already did Monsters. I already reviewed on Monsters Inc. and I will review on Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius some other time. And we all know this movie won the award for Best Animated Picture of that year. And yeah. So yeah, Shrek won the award for Best Animated Picture of 2001. So yeah. What? And I can see why. This is a great movie. I'm sure a lot of you guys are watching this have seen this movie. And if you haven't seen this movie, you must. This movie is a must-watch. This movie is worth seeing if you haven't seen it already, but I'm sure so many of you have seen it. Yeah. I love and yeah. Great movie. So much nostalgic in me. And yeah. That's all I can say about Shrek. So yeah. So anyways, I'm going to give Shrek Ready? I'm going to give Shrek a 10 out of 10. There are absolutely no flaws with this movie. So, yeah. Great, like I said, great story, great animation, great voice talent of Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Karen Diaz, and John Lithgow. And yeah, great characters, great songs. Yeah, everything about this movie is really good. Very funny movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. This movie will definitely make you laugh. So, yeah. So anyways, that is it for my movie review on Shrek. And stay tuned for my next movie review, which will be on Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron. Until then, see you in the next video, and bye-bye. See you later.